Why is my hair so fucked up today?
All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a snafu, but welcome back to our Jester's match. I'm Patrick Glenn. I'm in the booth with,
Chris G.
and we have our Jester's match. We got our reigning champion who had to take a week off, Mike Gaines. This is his 7th week. However, he will not really be given credit for consecutive matches to tie Chris G.
I don't
who's
know.
in the booth
Maybe we
with me.
will.
Oh, now you're changing this.
Well, I
too.
can't make the rule. This is up to the board of directors.
Well, I say you make it cut and dry, make a black and white rule.
Yeah.
It's
Hard
got-
rule. You
it's-
miss a week, it's over. It doesn't matter.
Yep, you had to go to a funeral. Sorry, like
Well, it wasn't a funeral. His car broke down.
whatever it was.
I had nothing to do with it. I
But-
swear.
Well, either way, we got Mike Gaines. This would be his 7th week. If not in a row, but if he wins, it'll be 7 weeks without losing, we'll say. Facing off against the challenger, Nick Loseby. We're playing. Who are we playing today? We are playing 10 ball. Is that right?
Yeah, this is 10 ball, race to 10.
10 ball race to 10.
Easy to remember.
And
Thanks,
we're-
Mark. You could just let things slide, once in a while.
So we're gonna get these guys ready to lag. Mark Bell's in the house, and gave him a shout out early in the Queens match. Mark, you did an awesome job with the tournament yesterday.
You really did.
Everybody had a blast. It was a huge success. A lot of players. There's a lot of money in the Calcutta. I think first place took like $2,000 total.
3.
3?
Yeah, with the entry in the Calcutta.
Well, I think it was.
I think it was like
2. It was like 700 for the tournament and then 1,300. For the
yeah,
Calcutta.
maybe. Yeah.
It was like 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really real. I mean, you finished
It's decent.
46, 48 people in a night, so that's a huge accomplishment. I thought for sure it was going to go 2 days, but to get all that done, plus it was a race to 5, with the lower division. It was a pretty good tournament.
Did they lag?
They did lag. We missed.
All right, let's
the
switch
leg.
the camera up, and we're starting. I guess Nick won the leg. You guys will have to tell us who won the leg if we're wrong, but I'm assuming since Nick is breaking, we're good to go. I'm going to pull up their questionnaires here so we have a little information about each player.
Randy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, Mark, he said right there, like 2,000. What's Mark saying no for?
Yeah, it was like 2,000. Yeah. I mean, it couldn't have been too stressful. You had like 7 people helping you. Usually when I do it, everyone leaves me out to dry and the internet goes down.
It's because nobody likes you.
I don't mind.
I like you.
I don't need any friends, especially pool players.
Matt Kitzman, what's up? Says good luck.
There we go. I got Mike on the left, and Nick. Since he won last week, so he's got to be pretty current here.
Yeah, he played for the interim because Mike wasn't able to come. So to get true Jesterhood here, he's going to have to take down Mike Gaines.
Yep, Nick is from Wakefield, Michigan, and again, Mike Gaines is from Rockford, Illinois. He drives quite a distance. They both did. Mike's got him beat, but they are not local. They actually traveled in today to play, and we do appreciate it.
Keith, thanks for the like. Appreciate that. So Mike's looking pretty good here. Ooh, that's an unusual miss there and a scratch by Mike. You ain't gonna see too many mistakes like that from Mike.
Yeah, I told his parents who are here, every time he scratches, they can eat a piece of that Lindell chocolate.
Yeah, his parents, Liz and John, made the drive up from the Rockford area to watch their son play. Mike.
And Nick's got some supporters here, too. That whole back row over there. They're all here to watch Nick play. So we got a lot of support today.
Brought a whole crew. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
See, Mark's saying, what is he saying?
It's best to just ignore him.
No, I understand what Mark's saying. getting everyone to sign up and then keeping track of who's bowing out, who's staying in, and then you got it filled up, and then like 5 people don't show up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot that goes behind the scenes in running a tournament.
Yeah. Tip your tournament directors.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't just whine and complain.
absolutely. Yeah. Like, so if you got a tournament like that, $48 or 48 people, and you got a guy sitting there all day punching in matches, you should throw him a few bucks, I think.
Well, if you win, yeah. What's $20 when you win 2,000? That's how I look at it.
It's $20.
But you won 2,000. You should be thanking the tournament director for giving you an easy bracket.
So what's $2,000 in today's money? Is about a tank of gas.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Mike's busy at work here.
Yeah, I think he's playing a little bit of a safe shot, and I don't know.
No, that didn't turn out too safe.
Yeah, because now his opponent can really kind of snooker him here.
So, we're on our first game. Mike did show up about an hour earlier. Nick just kind of walked in the door.
Why is... Oh, okay.
Yeah, great shot.
Wow.
Can he see the 8?
No, maybe.
Yeah, it looks clear.
From the overhead, it doesn't look like he can, but...
Oh, no.
Oh, no, a bit of first game-itis there, I think. I think that's first game-itis on the stream. Got a crowd watching him.
Well, Mike's going to take advantage of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, Mike's going to be out here. It's pretty routine out here.
And it's pretty routine for a $4.99 and under, to play rotation. You're probably going to get a lot of 3-ball runs.
Fred Reiner, thank you for the like. Appreciate it.
Whereas if you choose 8-ball, each player has to make their 7 plus the 8.
What's
Yeah, the Queens played at 11 today. If you go to Mad Apple Extreme, which you're on, Leanne, just click the picture and go to videos, and you should see the Queens match. About 3 hours ago it started.
We are on the open street.
Yeah, but they all go to the same YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
And she's on YouTube. You can see the picture there. So she'll find it. Go look for it, Leanne. I bet you'll find it. The match today for the Queens was Veronica Lyon versus Nikki. Oh man, how am I blanking?
Because
Feroli?
It was early in the morning.
I don't even know where my phone is. I'm losing everything. It's sitting on some random table somewhere in the bar. I feel like Kendall. He loses his phone 25 times a day. I think I was close.
You still can't. Oh, you found it. All right, Mike to break.
JJ doing the sharing. Appreciate it.
Oh. Laney is saying that it's not there.
Oh, it's definitely there.
Gotta be there. Are you trying to... I'll look it up, see if it's on there. Oh, yes.
There it is.
Are we going for an early game here? Is this a 210? 210 combo.
I mean, if it's there, you got to take it.
It's there, but it's not easy. Not. Oh, so.
Oh, it's another piece of chocolate.
Yeah, I don't. Well, that was an odd decision because he was just trying to take the 10 out of the pocket for an early game for his opponent, but look at what he set up.
Yeah, the old 110.
Yeah.
You got to make this. I mean, this is an opportunity to tie things up.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
That was unfortunate there for Mike trying to take the combo away and ended up leaving it.
Yeah, I mean, the scratch, who would have thought that?
Yeah, I mean, I like to push and get the 10 out of there, but it did not turn out good. So we're tied 1 apiece right off the bat.
Well, that makes up for the 3-ball run that Nick gave Mike for the first win. So I feel like, you got to even things out. And that evens things out a little bit. Now they're on a clean playing field, starting over, race to 9. 10 total.
Anybody's match.
You know, when you get a lot of rolls or you're giving games away, I mean, that doesn't feel good. So you got to take them when you get them.
Yeah, so Nick had a pretty cool collection of sticks there. They're all like the same color and stuff. What is it? What does it say there? What Nick's playing with? I think he had a BK Rush.
Yeah. He shoots with Predator.
Yeah.
Nick is all Predator.
Yeah, I mean everything. It was like he bought a matching box set or something.
Yeah, well, you
Never
know,
really seen
Predator. They've got a pretty good look and not too many colors usually, but a lot of people do like them. Whereas Mike shoots with a P-Shower custom with a Rogue 12.4 shaft and a Howe medium tip.
I like the P showers and the Kobe cues mainly because I like working with wood and their cues are like works of art. You know.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely custom and they're from Wisconsin. We got a lot of cue manufacturers in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I actually got a list of all of them.
It's pretty amazing actually, and they've been around for years.
Most of them, yeah. See if I still keep this list.
Let me see if I can guess. Jacoby.
Hold on, before you start, I'm gonna bring up my list and see if you, because I got 11.
We can
right
get the
now.
audience involved. How many Wisconsin cue manufacturers can you guys name?
There's 11 that I know of.
And I probably can only name maybe 4 or 5. I don't know. Does Zach still count? Marquardt cues?
I didn't. You know, I did not put him because does he sell them and manufacture them?
He did, but I mean, now that he's from down south, I don't know if you can call that a Wisconsin custom cue anymore. So we'll take that one off the list. Sorry, Zach.
Yeah, I didn't put Mark Cordcute down. He was fun to watch. One of our King of the Hill players.
Oh yeah, good player.
I kept calling him the wrong name. I kept calling him
Mark or something.
Mark because we had a Mark Wart in my platoon, and people were just blowing me up on the street. Like, Mark, who is Mark?
Yeah,
And I'm
well,
like,
they're gonna do that.
Oh yeah. This is Zach.
You're gonna have that. Zach's pretty well known. He opened a pool hall in Green Bay before he took off down south. It's a cool place to go.
Is it still running?
No,
It
had a 3 7-foot and a 9-foot. And they made Cuban food. It's a really neat concept.
All right, easy shape to get on the 3 here. And you think he's going for an early game here with the 4-10 combo? Or is he going to try to come around and take that 4 in the side?
I mean, the side's there.
Yeah. We'll know in a second. If he just kind of slow rolls this, he's going for it. Yeah, he's coming around to get in the side. And it did not really get there.
Did
Did he just call the 10? Carom shot? He's looking at a carom shot, I think. You can't play the combo because you're going to scratch. Okay, I think he's going with the carom shot. This is a tough one because there's a lot of distance between the carom.
Well, it's still a good hit. Leaves it a little difficult. I'd take that.
Absolutely, Mark. You're right. Yeah, a shout out to Fong earlier for helping out. Did he stay? I think he stayed with you the whole night. I'm not sure. I left around 11ish, I think. Oh, scratch. But yeah, you guys went all the way to close almost 1:30 in the morning, roughly. That was a long day. So, hats off to you guys.
Yep, Fogg is a genius. He's running the Sunday tournament, and I think he's won the last 10 in a row.
Fong? Really?
Yeah, he's catching on. It's tough to run the tournament and win.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
The bar stick bully.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only pool player that I know that can consistently win and just pick a stick off the rack.
Well, that's what he does. He plays with the sticks right off the rack.
He's got a custom pea shower. I don't know. Sometimes he has them, sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah, but every time I play him, he grabs a stick right off the rack usually.
Yeah, doesn't care. Something to be said about just, using center ball and not overdoing it.
All right, Mike looking with a pretty good run here. He's got the 7 in the corner, 8 probably down in the corner. But if he can get the cue ball to come all the way down table, I like taking the 8 in the side. It's a lot easier to get shape on the 9 that way. So, but, I don't think he's got the angle to draw the 7. And he can't really go up table because he'll run into the 10. So he might just have to figure this one out. Might just have to roll forward a little bit. Okay, so he was able to get it come down table. That was a really nice shot right there. But he is just on the wrong side. He needed to come down like 2 more inches.
Just on the wrong side, yeah. That was my nickname, Wrong Side Chris.
Wrong side, Chris.
Given to me by Phil Moore. And I still do it. I can always get on the wrong side of the ball, so I always have to go 3 rails to get a simple leave.
Yeah, and he's going to go through. I mean, it's 3 rails here. The problem is
stopping it, right?
So 1, 2.
It's going to be short.
Yeah, he's going to. The speed on that shot is hard to judge.
Yeah, you don't want to overhit it, but in this case, would an overhit have been better than an underhit? You got to sometimes think about that.
Yep, and I agree with you on that because if he overhit it, I mean, he still has a really good clean shot at the 9 to play a good safety. And I don't know, safe came out okay, but still leaving a shot and a good clean hit on the ball here. See what Nick can do with it. I think he can bank this in the side if he wanted.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Nick was banking everything. And honestly, I feel like that felt like a good save.
Well, and that was the right shot to take. It's
right.
A 2-way. I mean, if you miss it far, and you leave it tough. And Mike might be able to see the left side of this 9. He's got just a piece of it. I think he just wants to thin this ball and get the cue to come all the way back down table. Nope. That is not going to work. Take this shot and just roll forward a little bit here. You can take it on the side or all the way down in the corner. The 10 ball. Just baby roll this to the top rail. Yeah, just like that.
I don't like it.
Yeah, but not on the rail. Yeah, you don't want to get on the rail.
I'm anti going across the table. I would have gone 2 rails and around. Or 1 with inside.
Yeah. Oh, and he scratched. That's unfortunate. So Mike Gaines getting away with one there.
Well, he hasn't won yet. Anything can happen. Miscue.
Oh, look at this. Mike's setting that shot up again. Actually, I don't know what shot is he setting up.
Oh, because when you scratch on the ball, you have to spot it.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other player gets ball in hand. Just like 9 ball.
That is a rule I forgot all about. That's correct.
And if I was being a stickler, Nick could have called a foul on him for moving the cue ball with the tip.
I always
and then I would have took that game.
Yeah, I always forget about that rule because it is such a silly rule.
It is
right?
not right. Yeah.
I mean, why?
It's in the book, though.
But I mean,
it's in the book. Well, they say if you're moving the cue with the end of your stick, technically the tip is touching the ball. Even if it's the ferrule.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
the spot shot.
Yeah, like put it on a spot with ball in hand.
Oh, that's just a rule. That's just 10 ball, 9 ball rules.
But that's just a goofy rule. Like there's no need for it.
I don't know.
If you scratch,
I agree with it.
If you scratch on the 9 ball, you just lose.
It's the game. This is an 8 ball.
I'm just saying. They should change that rule in my honor.
They should. Or you could just learn the rules of rotation.
Yeah.
And move past Valley bar table 8 ball.
Never.
We'll get you there. You're already winning tournaments.
No.
Mr. 5th place in $4.99 and under.
Yes, I was the 5th loser.
Mr. Sharpstick pulls off a win in the he cashes.
It's not a win.
It is a win if you cash. You're 1 out of the Calcutta money though, right?
Yeah. That's the only thing I was really happy with everything, but finishing 1 short of that's just like.
But you got most of your money back, I would assume, if not more.
Oh yeah, I made money.
That's good.
I got all my money back.
Think about the other 60, players that didn't.
I only think about myself.
Obviously. You played a great game, and you came home with some money. Something to be proud of.
JJ, I should have brought earbuds so I could hear the commentary.
Well, JJ, maybe you're better off.
Yeah.
I see him over there. He's the one with the pink shirt over there.
Okay, yeah, I was talking with him earlier. Yeah.
JJ, Matey.
Yeah, he actually
Matey.
he said you were mutilating his name.
Yeah, well, I do that.
Well, I do that too.
Yeah.
And you probably just murdered it again. But
No, he told me. I think he came in specifically to tell me how to spell his name.
Or say his name.
Say his name, spell his name. Yeah. And then I was like, well,
Yeah.
are you related to the other Mayday? He's like, no relation.
See, now you're saying Mayday. Well, you're not going down.
Oh, yeah,
the plane.
Matey. Matey. See, I did screw it up. The first time I had it right.
Like now you're going down to the plane.
Matey. Everybody, it's JJ Matey.
But there's no A in there.
I know.
Like if I had to read it, I would say.
I know. Don't say it wrong because you're going to get it stuck in your head.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Back to the match. Mike looking good here. Ooh, it came a little weird on the 4-ball.
Yeah, a little tight
But
there.
he's there, though. I mean,
I think he's there for a safe.
yeah, but I mean, you could fire this
Will
in
that
the
go
upper.
all the way down? Yeah, okay.
it goes up, but these are tough, weird shots when the cue ball's that close. I don't like these shots because of that reason right there.
I think he probably opted for the safe.
Well, he didn't get there.
You know what? It's not too bad, though. I mean, if you look at the angle, you can't really make the 4 on the side, and shooting a combo here is crazy.
That's an easy 410 combo.
Oh, yeah. Just get her done. 1 out of 100.
I mean, what he could try to do here is just push that 4 in between the rail and the 10 and just get the 4 on the other side of the 10.
Yeah.
You know?
He definitely could do that.
It's a little touchy of a shot, though.
I don't know about you guys, but
Sure,
I'm
thank
excited
you.
about Cade and Hillman playing later today.
Yes, our Knights match.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Caden Hillman is one of the junior champs around here.
Caden's got to have a nickname by now, does he not?
Caden on the hill, Min.
No, so we were talking about, we were like, somebody mentioned something like, yeah, something on the hill, but I'm like,
You know,
I thought
on the hill doesn't mean you're tied with your opponent. That just means you have one more game to go.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. You want to be on the hill with all of your opponents.
We got to think of a nickname for Caden. I mean, he's been playing long enough now and winning enough that he should definitely have a nickname.
He definitely should. Interesting.
Don't get behind the 10.
Look at that.
Got away with it. 6 goes on the side.
You know, I think he does have enough room there.
It's a little touchy. I mean, looking on the overhead, it actually looks I think, yeah, it goes.
He's down on it. No issues.
You just got to come off the rail and play that 8 in the. Okay, he just slow rolled it, which is fine.
I personally don't like shooting over a ball.
Yeah, I would have tried to come across and play the 8 in the bottom right corner. And then it's really easy to get on the 9. Now he's shooting over the 9, and it's going to be tough to get on the 9. But he made that look really easy.
Drills it.
And got on the 9 perfectly.
Great shot.
So there's no wrong way to get out as long as you get out. And I think Mike is out here.
Yeah, he's playing pretty good.
He's just going to pull back just a little bit, take this off the rail, take the 10 in the opposite corner.
It's really too bad his consecutive games reset to 0. He almost had me.
Love how you slipped that one in there. Well played, sir. Yeah, so
7 to go. That's for a tie.
I think it's what's the word? I'm really bad with my vocabulary. It's here nor there.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Because you could say you've got the most consecutive in a row, but if he wins, he could go on and say, "Well, I went undefeated longer than you."
Matt Cooley, I do agree with you. Well, and, Patrick, I mean, something to be said about that, but I remember Mason, he'd win like 3 or 4 or 5, and then he'd have to go to a tournament or something would come up. And then Ray, the self-proclaimed people's champ, came and won like 5 or 6. I know Justin Volk won a bunch. And, I mean, really, Mason was out of the contention. They didn't add them all up. They have to be in a row. Doesn't matter what the excuse is.
And I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying. So, I mean, it is what it is, but he's got 7 to go just to tie me.
No, if you say who has the most consecutive, like, without missing a week, yeah, you got to go with Chris.
You always got to go with Chris. I'm a nice guy.
You're really not. You're a nice guy.
I do believe I am. I do believe I am. No, like, if I'm on a pool table and things aren't going my way, stay out of my way. But I think
playing.
That's like, Jekyll and Hyde for all of us competitive people.
Oh yeah, I can flip a switch in a game sometimes.
But I'm not like out yelling at refs and throwing cues around the pool hall or anything like that.
No.
I know a lot of players that do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. My problem, like when you lose your cool, you start just like kind of whispering under your breath. I got to get my composure with that, but because I like when you see a player struggling,
right,
they're rolling their eyes and stuff. Like a sign of a really good player is someone who can miss a shot or miss an out,
right,
and just walk back to their chair and sit there stone cold.
Yeah,
like
even the pros will show a little emotion, but not. It's not going to affect anything.
Yeah.
But it depends on the pro. I've seen pros like have fits.
Well, yeah, and I think there's something to be said about it, right? When you see your opponent when they're doing that and they're throwing like a little temper tantrum and they're rolling their eyes, and what do you see? You see weakness, and it's like blood in the water.
Yeah, sure.
And your opponent, you can sense their confidence start to go away. You never want to show your confidence going away, basically, is I guess what I'm trying to say.
No, it's a good point.
And
excellent point.
Sometime I tend, and I think other players tend to like lose that ability once they start doing that. Their opponent will sense like weakness and
right.
Oh my God, my opponent ain't confident, and then they're just going to lean on you more.
Makes them even stronger.
Yeah, it makes them more confident.
Right.
When they see you frustrated.
Yep.
So.
Excellent point, Patrick.
Matt Cooley says Gaines is the best under 500 around. Fight me. Where you want to meet, Matt? Where are we going?
Well, there's another quick game.
There's a lot of great 500 players or under 500 players out there. Mike is definitely at the top, though. That's for sure. I would have took him in the Calcutta yesterday if he was here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean he's been playing well. And he's right up there at the top, so $4.99 and under. Anyone who's in that range is going to go for possibly an open bid or, a larger amount.
I was going to say Cat. I mean, but he's now a 500 player, so.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wow. He's been winning. He's on a good streak. Jacob's been winning tournaments left and right lately.
Yeah, he made an amazing shot last night. I didn't show it to you yet. I got to show you the shot he made. That took me out. It was pretty cool to see. Robert Chavez says, around Appleton?
Look at this table. This isn't a beautiful table to me.
It's not a good starting table.
I think the tough shot here is getting on the 2.
Well, he was trying to slide the 1 by, and it might have went. I don't know. That was tight. I thought you're better off taking a 1-5 combo there almost, but I guess it did go by.
Thanks, Adam. Appreciate the like. Yeah, well, this simplifies things from Mike here because he can just kind of roll into the 1. Probably, the 2. Between the rail and the 3, I think you could fit a
cue ball.
Yeah, freight train.
Yeah, but
he's going all the way around.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Oh wait, no, that is gonna work. What am I thinking?
Yeah, thin cut that. Come back and forth for the 3. Does look like the 4 goes in the upper right pocket.
I put a low to top on this. Low to top.
I mean, you just need a little left.
1, 2. Yeah, that was a nice shot. Oh,
good speed.
I thought the 2-ball dropped. My eyes deceived me.
Hit it a little thick.
Okay, God, it just looked like that took for granted the 2-ball dropped.
Right.
Didn't
And
go.
he hit it right. If he would have hit that thinner, the cue ball would have been in between the 5 and the 3.
Ooh. Mike's going to be excited to take this ball in hand because the table is looking good now. 4
What an opportunity.
Yeah, the 4 goes by the 6, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think it's you play good position and you get close to your proper angles and you're out here.
Yep, this is a table you want. You come to this table and you can almost see the out. Like 2 goes down, the 3 goes in the same pocket, the 4 goes in the upper right, the 5 goes in the side, the 6 goes in the upper right. So you can almost call every single ball right off the bat here. You can just see the out here. Now the problem is getting big eyes, like running towards the end zone, and then you fumble the ball. That's what I do. Mike played a really nice speed shot there.
Beautiful.
JJ said, Nick is over there taking shortcuts. Psh.
Hey, when you're behind and your opponent gives you the opportunity, you take the combo.
Absolutely. All right. Don't get too funny on the 5 here. So if anything, you want to keep the ball on the top half of the table, not the bottom half. He should be okay here. Yep.
Yeah, that looks perfect.
Yeah, so now I can just roll right up there to the 6, 8. I mean, this out, like you could just see Mike is out.
Yeah, the biggest question he's going to have is, does he get on the right side of the 8 or the left side of the 8? And this is really personal preference.
Yeah, I like pulling back here just a little bit on the 6. That way, all you got to do is hit the 9 and come off the top rail, natural shape to the 9. He's got to pull back a little bit. Don't get straight, whatever you do. So pulls back a little bit, and now he can just come off the top rail with top, maybe a little bit of left, but even just top center. That ball's going to come right in between the 9 and the 10. Come down table, take the 9 in the same pocket. Ooh, he didn't come down far enough.
And see, that's why, depending on what you like to do, if you would have played the 8 on the right side, you could have just stunned over for the 9. Now, honestly, there's a big risk doing that because you can end up straight in. So I do believe he played it right.
Yeah, he played it right up into that shot.
Just a little short.
Yeah, he just came short on it, which is unusual. But, he's probably going to make this. Oh, no. So that's a sellout shot right there.
Wow.
That sells the farm
Well,
right
this
there.
gives Nick a chance to get back in the game because, honestly, Nick gave him ball in hand.
Yeah.
With a wide open table. So for him to even be at this table right now, he's got to be great shape on the 10.
Yeah, Nick made a nice little shot there to get on the 10. That's kind of an advanced way to get on the 10. There's simpler ways to do it, but he made that look really easy. So nice shot there by Nick. I like it.
Yep, great out. We're tied at 3.
So I don't know. Does that rack put a little pressure? I mean, Mike should have had that rack. And
yeah.
So does that put a little pressure on
That'll
Mike
eat
now?
you a little bit. You're gonna sit there in the chair, just what happened between the 8 and the 9. But you can't let it get to you for too much longer. You just got to move on and win the next game.
That's the hard part about this game is, you should have had that rack, and you're like, man, I should be up 4-2 right now, but now I'm tied. I should be up 2 racks,
right?
But I'm tied. It can be frustrating. But it's how you do. It's how you deal with that gets you to the next level. I see how Nick. I know Mike's been breaking good. How's Nick breaking it? Looks pretty decent. I don't think anything is dropping though.
Yeah, looking at this table, I'm not seeing an easy out. I mean, you can go crazy trying to bank the 1, but most likely he's calling a safe here.
Yeah, he's probably going to try to come behind the 6 and the 3. You could almost get locked up right on the 3 if he plays it right. Oh, good. Maybe not. I think he's got a clear shot at this 1.
Yeah, looking at the overhead on the right side, it's
He can see the one, but I don't think he can get in the side.
That's not the worst. Going from the 1 to the 2 is not easy, especially when you're trying to think, how do I go from the 2 to the 3, which any rotation player is thinking at least 3 balls ahead.
Yeah, if he makes this 1 by cutting it over, it's not easy to get on the 2. You got to come with a nice shot here.
Yeah. Still not a walk in the park here.
No, 3 balls is going to be a little tough.
Nick chooses to just slow roll the 1, take what he gets on the 2.
Probably going to do the same here. Just walk up just about an inch or 2 maybe. Just an inch or 2.
Give himself
Ooh.
a shot on the 3.
Yeah, now he left it pretty easy for Mike here. 2, 3, 4 goes. 5. The 5 it goes. Yeah, I mean, he's looking really good here, actually.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about how you're going to get on this 4. Now, I would probably roll up.
Yeah, he's got to roll up here to get on the 3 and then get the angle to come between the 3.
Stun out.
Yeah, he's got to come between the 3 and the 6 probably.
Oh, I think he went a little short on that.
Yeah, he did.
Just a hair.
He needed to come up about 3 inches higher to get the proper angle to get on the 4. He can see the 3, but I don't think he can see enough to make it. He's going to have to play safe, and that is not going to work.
But he tied a ball up.
Yeah.
So, as good as a safe.
Wait. Ball in hand.
Yeah, he still tied the ball up, though.
I thought he hit the 3 first, so what'd I miss?
Maybe he pushed through it. I don't know. I didn't see the replay, but I mean, they're not. They're both in agreements here. So
what happened at home there, folks? We missed it.
Oh, what a nice attempt at breaking that 4-5-10 up.
That wasn't an attempt. That was a breakout, but he didn't get shape.
Yeah, so therefore not good. That's like one of the people. Kenny. I got to tell you, I don't think Kenny listens to this, but he always says "nice shot" after every single shot, even though you get snookered. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Oh, he didn't. Okay, so that's what we missed. He didn't drive a ball to a rail.
Right.
How did he not drive a ball to the rail?
Well, he kicked. He kicked at
the
3,
he kicked
and
at
then
it.
nothing
That's
hit a
right.
rail. Right.
Okay. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. That's what we missed. Yeah, you got to drive a ball to a rail. I just took for granted a ball went to a rail, I guess.
So if you guys are out there saying "nice shot" after your opponent shoots a shot, just stop. Just sit quietly in your chair, please.
Yep, Daryl letting us know the same thing. Appreciate it, Daryl. All right, 5 ball. Pretty routine shot, but you got to come between the 7 and the 8 maybe to get on the 6. And he tried to come between the 8 and the 9.
Oh, Nick's going to be excited about this.
I don't know. Is that 8 in the way at all?
No.
No.
I think he's got the 5, 6, maybe 7 in the side, 8 in the other side. I mean, honestly, this could go very smooth for Nick.
Yeah, I like the 5 and 6 in the same pocket. Well, I was going to say the 8 in the opposite.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it depends on how he wants to roll this.
Yeah. I still got it on the side here.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to bump the 10 and have a tougher shot on the 8, but you got to do it, right? At this point, you're all in.
Yeah, or if you pull back, you take the 8 in the lower left corner. See.
Yeah, just takes a harder shot in the side there. Comes back up table for the 9. It's not a bad out.
No, I mean, if you get out, there's no. Ooh.
Oh, flirting
with danger. Now he's got a tough shot here. He's got to put a stroke on it to get back up for the 10.
Yeah, I would have hit that 8 a lot softer.
Yeah, he fired that hard. Oh.
And he calls the 10 in the corner.
Yeah.
No.
I think that 10's getting spotted.
Oh, I wonder if it gets spotted if the 9 will still go.
Yeah, and Mike's just like, oh, my God, he's going to spot it right in my way.
Yeah. He's like, that looks good. It's a little off to the right.
I think he's still got the 9.
It's good to go.
if anything, he can play a pretty good safe here. Just pull back on the 9 and then get that cue ball right behind the 10. But he's calling the 9 down in the lower right corner with the bank shot here. This is a tough bank shot. He's a little off angle for it.
Yeah.
But he did get behind the 10 ball.
He was thinking two-way.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Really nice shot there by Mike.
Here we are in the booth with Patrick Glynn, myself, Chris G. How you guys doing?
What's up, everybody? Appreciate you out there. Make sure you're helping us like, subscribe, tell your friends. We got some good matches going on. Ooh, he did not clear the 10, so that's going to be a sellout. Yeah, Mike will be out here. Pretty routine. Thank God you took that view off.
Yeah. Hey, every once in a while. They have to know we're not robots.
Ooh.
50-yard line.
Ooh. Kind of interesting how he played that with ball in hand. I mean, you know he wasn't trying to get shape for the 10 on the side.
Right.
I mean,
I think he just maybe overrolled it a little bit.
yeah, and he's got a call on the side here. Potential for the cue ball to be flying. Oh, sorry, Matt Cooley. I don't even see that. Chris says, race to 20. I'll give you a 5 on the wire. And then he says, stop ignoring me, Chris. Did you see that? I don't know why I didn't see that earlier.
You know, the chat is in front of Patrick.
Oh, yeah. So
he took the producer seat, so he's the chat guy.
My boss. Well, normally it's over here. What are we doing?
Yeah, you know, we're watching Mike win.
Can I go over there? Yeah. Why?
Well, then we can't see the game.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, on the big screen. I see what you're saying.
It's all right. The chat's not that important, especially Matt. 5. You got to give me 10. Race to 20, give me 10 for 100.
10 games for 100.
I get to pick the game. I break. Everything. Everything goes my way.
Chris is going to pick a game that he invented. It's got to be that you shoot 10 balls in a row and he only has to shoot 1.
We'll call it Lifesaver.
Call it I win.
Yeah.
You ever see a kid play Monopoly and
yeah.
Or what was it?
Big Daddy?
Oh yeah, he's like,
yeah.
What are you playing? Playing I win.
Yeah. You got to teach him to lose once in a while. No. That's one thing about pool. Everyone learns to lose.
That's a good point. Someone told me this one. I found it interesting. Like the highest rated player in the world at the time was Shane Van Boening. Now it's Joshua Filler. But regardless of whoever it is, if you ever look at that player and their winning percentage, it's barely above 50%.
Yeah, they're very evenly matched.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to figure it doesn't matter who you're playing or what type of pool you're playing, you're going to lose at least 50% of your games. So,
right.
If you like playing pool, be prepared to lose.
Well, and, you know, that's why I think people tend to like the cap tournaments. So they never really have to play anybody better.
See, and it's nice, I guess. A cap tournament is nice, so, you know, you can, I guess, win.
Yeah, right.
Underrated player.
There's a chance you might win.
You know,
instead of just donating.
Yeah.
No, I'm not against it. There's definitely something there.
But yeah, well, speaking of the tournaments, the tournament they ran, so 48 people, right? That's a lot of people for a tournament. It's bigger than a mini, you know. So they're talking about doing them quarterly. So once every 3 months, right? You run a $4.99 and under.
Right.
And then once every 3 months, you run a $5.99 and under. And then...
Yeah, just keep them rotating.
Yeah, keep them rotating.
We do the opens and no one shows up. So you got to fill the bar, right?
Yeah.
I mean that's going to be a debate for, you know, Wisconsin Pool Player Society group. You know, you can go on and on and on and on, but
Look at Matt Cooley saying Chris is my favorite commentator.
Oh, yeah.
I
I've
guess-
heard that a couple of times today.
I'm just chop liver. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah,
it be.
Patrick's my favorite because he's always here.
Not really. I was gone last week. I'm gonna be gone next week. Too.
Yeah, he's slacking.
Yeah. I'll push later.
No snickerdoodles for you.
You know, I still haven't had a snickerdoodle.
Well, you got a free tab. Go ahead. We're going to get you some snickerdoodles.
Maybe I will.
We're going to get you a ribeye.
Jesus.
We're going to get you a couple shots of Jack Fire.
Well, I'll take those.
We'll start this up.
Nice attempt at the jump there by Mike.
Yeah, almost.
And looking at the table, where's this cue ball going? It's going to go into trouble here, I think, unless he can pull back. Yep, he was able to pull back. But does the 3 have a home now? He can back cut this 3, which is going to be a tough shot. And ain't going to give him much shape on his 4. Might want to think about playing safe right here. He is calling it, though. He's calling it in the bottom left corner. Nice shot there, but...
Man.
Ooh, no, it's not.
His cuts are like almost there.
Yeah, but there was no...
No leave on the 4.
Yeah, there's no reason to make that shot.
Right.
Because, like, look at what a 4 is. So I was thinking maybe play safe, but...
Yeah, and when you're playing rotation, you got to think, should I just play a safe? Do I have a shot after I do this crazy cut or bank or...
Yeah, I mean, even if you can make your shot, I mean, sometimes it's better to play the safe even if you have a shot.
Well, we'll see you, Matt. Enjoy the beach. You can watch the rest of the video. Don't forget to come back later and watch Caden.
Yeah, Caden Hillman going to be on for our night's match, along with our current champion, who just took down Don Bodden.
Nick Andrews.
Oh.
A lot of movement.
Yeah.
Sitting pretty good, though.
Oh, you know what? We forgot to ask them what rules they're playing for 10 ball, if they're playing 3 foul or...
You know, I'm just assuming it's standard rules.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the 3 foul. We'll see if that comes into play.
It hasn't yet.
Oh, look at that 10 ball. That would have been a unique shot.
Was he calling that?
No, I don't believe so. But if he would have made the 3, he would have had a shot on the 4. That's always a good place to be. Sitting pretty fortunate. No shot on the 3 for Mike Gaines.
No easy way to the 3 either. I mean, how you getting on this 3 ball here? I don't see a
kick. I'd probably kick top. Just go sneak it past the 4.
JJ said 3 follow is on. He caught that. He was listening to them discuss earlier, so they are playing 3 follow.
Oh, okay. Thanks, JJ.
Okay, so ball in hand for Nick with a pretty good looking table here, but it is going to be interesting. I like coming in between the 9 and the 6 here to get on the 4. You got to kind of hit it off the rail so he can take the 4 in the same corner. But it's a touchy shot. See how he does it? So he does come between the 9 and the 6. And
I think he's sitting perfect.
yeah, he's sitting pretty good.
It's great.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a natural shot. He'll have a natural angle to get the 5. Came a little farther than he wanted to, but still good.
Definitely going to make getting on the 6 a little tougher because he can't dig under it.
Yeah, he's just going to... Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be trouble. Oh, he still got it, but it's going to be hard to control now. He's getting, like, further and further out of line, basically. It's going to be hard to control the cue ball to get on the 7 here. Does it very nicely, though.
What a nice shot.
Look at the speed. And do you dare go for the carom? No. No, you just pull back, get on the 8 here. Oh, I don't know. He was playing the carom.
You know, I mean, seeing the angle, the shooter has to make that decision. It's really tough to say.
Yeah.
You know, if he would have made the 7, would he have got good shape on the 8? You know, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
All right, 7 to the 8. He's got to put a little bit of a stroke on this. A lot of follow. And look at that.
Well, it worked out beautifully. Who would have thought to use the 10 to stop the cue ball?
Who would have thought? I'll tell you
Yeah.
Mr. Michael Gaines.
Michael Gaines.
Always, every ball is a rail. Every ball is a stop. I think he sees it more than anybody I know.
No, I mean, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. I remember he was in the booth with me commentating one time, and he saw it like 3 or 4 times. He's like, oh, no, use the 9 as a stopper. Guy would use a 9. I'm like, what are you, psychic?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Mike's really good in seeing the stop.
It's kind of a two-way. You overhit it. Maybe shoot it in the side. You've always got options.
So I like playing the 9 on the side here. Come off the bottom rail, back up to the 10. Because really there's no wrong speed on this shot. You're going to have a shot on the 10 no matter what.
Yeah, but I want to be perfect. I'd go down and back up.
Well, it's because you shoot perfect from the booth every time.
Well, I mean, you slow roll this, you're going to make that 10 so much harder.
Yeah, no, put more speed on it than... Basically overshoot this rather than undershoot it. Just, oh, no.
Oh, wow, he really cooked it.
No.
He cooked it.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't like listening to you,
Mike's
Chris.
struggling to win his first match as Jester.
Oh.
He's got to get on the board.
Mike, when you go back and listen to this, you're going to be laughing.
Is he? No, it's a shame. I do believe he put, a touch of right English on that, and that caused it to go straight for the corner. But half that speed would have been fine.
Yeah, and I agree with you, though. Like, go harder rather than softer. Because, I mean, he had all the room in the world. He could have came up to the top rail, came off.
Right.
Still, I mean, you're just so much better off shooting that shot harder than you need
Medium, right.
Then
just don't slow roll it, end up on the rail. Just somewhere in the middle of the table would have been fine.
And that's what Mike was thinking. That's what he did. And I think, yeah, maybe you're right. He probably just, instead of putting middle ball on that, he put a touch of right on it or something.
He tried to go a little magical because I bet you he was trying to go 2 rails with that right.
Oh, yeah.
And then, it would hit the bottom rail and then curve over, hit the side rail, and then come, But if you get too fancy.
Yeah, I did not see it going into that
things can
corner.
Backfire.
I was really surprised to see that go down.
That's a good break.
Definitely smashed them apart on that one. So we're all tied up. We might see. I don't think I've seen Mike go hill since his time here on the stream, which is probably the longest I've ever seen any match on any discipline not go hill. Because normally, it's almost like every few matches it's going hill.
Yeah. And Mike is, I think he's been down before, but he usually comes back strong. So this is interesting to see a hill. It's game for game here.
Yeah, it's gone back and forth. I think Mike had a 2-game lead, I think. Or has it gone back and forth? I think it has.
A little bit. I don't think Nick's ever had the lead yet.
Okay. But Mike hasn't been up by 2 yet, has he?
Quite possibly.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, look at that little shot. Used the spin off the rail. Nice. But does 2 go by the 8?
I'd have to say yes.
It's close.
Float over for the 4.
Half a ball at most here.
Oh, don't get behind the 10. Oh, that's okay, though. He missed, but he didn't leave a shot.
It's good that he got behind the 10 now. I think it's too close to jump here. Plus the ball is too close to the pocket.
Speaking of jumping, both players answered they like jump cues. They both like using them. They like them in the sport.
I think we need to rephrase that question. Do you like jump cues? Because I don't think anybody really likes jump cues.
I don't know. I mean,
the
younger people love jump cues.
But I mean, if you told someone, "Look at this," there's a lot of traffic to go through. But yeah, I mean, what I mean by do you like jump cues? Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot by jumping.
Right.
Nobody wants to do that. I think we need to rephrase the question if you had the opportunity to take a jump shot versus kicking, would you take? I don't know how.
That's a good point.
I mean, I don't know how to make that question because I know what we're trying to find out.
Right.
I just don't know exactly.
It's the old Earl Strickland. You either like them or you don't. You know, when it comes to Earl's attitude about jump cues.
Or when can you jump? I like his thinking about when can you jump. If you snooker yourself, I don't think you should be able to use a jump cue.
Right.
because you made a mistake. But if your opponent snookers you, sure, go ahead. Maybe we should
Right.
incorporate the jump cue, but then there's more rules involved.
Yeah, I've heard Kendall mention something like that too. And that makes sense. If if you screw yourself over, you shouldn't be able to use it. But I don't know. How do you,
How do you enforce the?
Yeah, you could just tell the ref, I meant to leave it here.
Exactly. That was my plan.
I planned on using the jump cue. What are you going to do?
Because I like jump cues.
Right. There's some truth to that one. And if there's a pool player out there that'll find a gray area in a rule, that's all of them.
Yeah, a loophole. Oh, fired that one.
Hitting him a little hard. Maybe trying to find a stroke. Once you nail one of those and the ball's hit in the center, your follow through feels good, you stay down. Then you're in stroke and you can do a little bit more with your game.
There's a safe opportunity here. Come off the left side of the 5, top rail, snooker behind the 8, or even come farther down to the 7.
Yeah, so we asked both players what their favorite size pool table was. Mike chooses a 9-foot table. Nick prefers 7-foot.
And what about you? What table you like playing on?
Probably an 8-foot.
That's mine.
Because I kind of grew up on an 8-foot.
I like when I'm in a tournament or something, or I'm playing. I like playing on the 7-footer.
Right.
But when I'm practicing on the 8-footer just so I can start to learn to get on the 9-footer. Because I like shooting on the 9-footer. I'm not consistent at all on the 9-foot yet.
It's once you get going and you don't leave yourself in weird spots, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I like the challenge of the 9-footer though. It's a lot. Just that little bit. It's not much, but it's enough to make the game a lot harder. That's for sure.
Well, Nick has a pretty good chance at getting out here. I like the way the 7, 8, and then the 9 line up pretty easily. You definitely, now that he's going to be on the short side of the 9, probably on the side, you got to be on the right angle. Okay, he chose to just shoot that. Probably down in the corner, drawing back for the 10.
I think he's going to come all the way.
Oh, look at that. He's being fancy.
Yeah.
See, now, if you would have taken that all the way down, a little bit of draw would have brought you right back to the 10 ball.
Yeah, and I just don't like how, maybe, I don't know. There's a million ways you can
I think the leave on the 9 was perfect. I think he was down on himself a little bit. But
did that go down?
Beautiful shot. You know what? What does it matter what I think when you can bank the 10 for the win?
He played for the bank on that.
He did the whole time.
Take a look at the shot. That's pretty close to the rail. Judged it really nice. Put a little bit of spin on it.
I always leave myself a 14-foot bank shot to win. You got to challenge yourself.
That was a great shot there by Nick.
So we asked both players, what brand pool table do you typically play on? And both of them said Diamond. So Diamond's making strides here, getting into a lot of bars, pool halls.
The WSPA, I heard they're coming. Yeah. They're getting rid of the valleys.
They have a diamond logo now in WSPA's flyer. So does that mean all diamond tables? That's pretty awesome.
Well, that's the rumor on the street.
It's got to be. Right? Why else would they be promoting diamond?
Well, how do they acquire that many diamond tables, though?
I think Diamond just gives them to them for a good price.
I don't know. That's a lot of tables.
You got to buy 100. Let me buy 100 diamond tables. And we're gonna put your banners up everywhere, and we're a huge state tournament with thousands of people each year. That's pretty good marketing.
Being Wisconsin, pretty much pool capital of the world, in my eyes.
It's either that valley or predators that look like a valley. I'm going with diamond.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be. I don't know how much money the WSPA tournament director has to work with, but yeah, you could probably get 100 tables for under $70,000, maybe.
Yeah, new. They're going for like what, $6,000 a piece, maybe 7.
So the Pro-Am, $7,000. I mean, when you talk install felt and everything, yeah.
So he didn't call the 10, so they're going to spot the 10. That does give Mike the option to give the shot back to him, but I don't think he'll do that. Being 10-ball rules, if you slap in a ball, the opponent has the option to give you the turn back. Now, I don't really like how do you get back on the 2? So maybe give it to him. Let him break all this stuff up.
Yeah, I'm giving this shot back. Unless you see a good safety here.
You could play a save. And you don't really want to give your opponent a chance at anything.
Look at that.
Yeah, that English really worked out nicely for Mike.
Spun that beautifully.
Beautiful.
Off the rail.
Great shot, Mike.
That spin carried that ball down the table.
Yeah, you put bottom right on that so that the right English would carry off the reverse rail when it hits it.
So Steve says, yeah, he's seen it posted on Facebook. The WSPA said they were going T9 diamond tables.
Perfect.
So that's pretty cool. And then James Rockwell says they have a pool hall getting ready to open there. Been waiting on diamond tables for 6 months, 15 of them.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
I like playing on the diamond tables.
They're very consistent.
Yeah, well, if I had to redo it, I bought a Olhausen table.
That's okay for a basement.
They're more of a piece of furniture than they are a pool table. Yeah. If you want something that looks fancy, you get an Olhausen or something like that. But if you want a table that really plays well, get yourself a Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond.
Not a sponsor.
The Rassans are pretty cool. There's a lot of good tables out there.
Rassan, Razin. I always call them Razin for some reason.
I could be wrong as well, but...
Well, I think you're right. It's like Italian or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it might be German.
German?
Yeah. German engineering.
What's that guy that sold the ShamWow? He's like, the Germans always make great stuff.
Yeah, the slap chop guy.
Yeah, slap chop guy.
Is he still in jail?
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he slapped a few too many chops.
Hold on, folks. While I get my bear together here. Every once in a while, Chris will throw a zinger, throw me off my game.
You gotta be wise and old to understand that joke.
Oh my god, dude!
Sorry, man.
I'm collecting myself. I'm good.
We're supposed to have fun, so every once in a while I come up with a good one.
Yeah, people are gonna think we're like smoking weed in the booth or something.
Well, it's almost legal.
Not for a while, probably. Back to the game. Mike's out here for sure. Right in the side with the 10.
Yeah, see, he didn't overthink that one. Just tap it in, take the 10 on the side. If you go too far, take it in the corner.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there with the school of thought, like never go on the side unless you have to. I'm perfectly fine with the way,
Right.
I do not mind these shots at all.
No.
I don't know. There's a lot of players out there that are kind of against shooting in the side.
If the 10 ball was closer to the pocket, you might elect to go 2 or 3 rails around, trying to be fancy, but a lot less can go wrong.
Let's look at this shot again by Mike if I have this on there.
Yep, here's the replay.
Yeah, he comes and draws the 1, spins off the rail. Watch the spin kick to get down to the 2.
Yep, bottom right.
That is really cool.
Yeah, that's an interesting shot to shoot because not only did you have to draw it and follow through, but you also have to aim differently because of the deflection of the right English. It's really tricky, but it's a fun shot.
And it's a fun shot to watch. So there's our overhead view of the stadium, and we got our big screen up and run. Oh, so the projector is on.
Yeah, it worked. It just took, thanks to Pat, he figured out how to power it on.
Did I do that?
Yeah, so it has a warm-up period. So you click the button, and then nothing happens. Does someone fall?
Better not been my cue sticks.
Someone just fell outside the booth here. One too many. One too many. Let's see. We can. Let's bring up the pool hall.
Oh yeah, we got our weekly mini going. We got quite a few players actually. Oh, there's our tournament director right there in the red shirt, Mr. Fong.
Yeah, he's working hard, isn't he?
The bar stick bully. What's he shooting with? Has he got a bar stick or does he have
That is a bar stick.
Is he shooting with a bar stick?
Oh, no.
No, he's got his pea shower.
It looks like a bar stick because it's all beat up.
Yeah, he's probably got a sneaky Pete and calls it a bar cue.
God, this view makes the tables look like, they're in heaven.
Well, this isn't heaven.
Well, pool hall in general. So yeah, you can see what's going on here. I mean, what do we got? 6 tables going, 2 in the back. Tournament full speed ahead.
Yeah, Steve Lang says, also seeing the WSPA is going to 2 state tournaments next year, single event Friday and team event at the end of March. Yeah, so I think they're going to have, because they always want to do a tournament here now in Appleton, because this is such a great area.
Yeah.
I mean, Wisconsin, pool capital of the United States, but Appleton, I'm going to call the pool capital of Wisconsin. So,
sure.
Why not?
First city with electricity.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe because of that hydroelectric dam.
Yeah. Edison was down here working his magic, stealing a bunch of ideas from Tesla.
Look at the
making money off of this stuff. Yeah. We have the first house with electricity. We have Houdini. Houdini was from here, the actual magician. And let's not forget William Dafoe was born in Appleton, Wisconsin. Susie Quall actually went.
So.
Yeah. From that movie we all like.
The Hustler?
No, not The Hustler. William Dafoe.
Color of Money?
No. Someone tell us. What's
movie?
The William? It's the one with the
Boondock Saints?
Yes, thank you. Boondock Saints.
Platoon?
Boondock Saints.
We're
going to stop at Boondock Saints.
No.
But
He's just famous from Platoon. But yeah, he's awesome in Boondock Saints.
What's his main movie? And
that is not his main movie.
Well, it's one of his best. One of his best.
I don't know about that.
I like it.
It's a great movie. And you know what? A lot of people didn't like part 2.
William Dafoe was in Platoon?
Are you? Yes.
I don't remember
He played
that.
Elias. He played
Yeah,
Elias.
I do remember.
Yeah,
He's being that you're a
he's the one that
Marine, you probably had different interests in
he gets
movies.
killed in the end. He's got he's on the cover of the box, the videotape.
I don't have a videotape.
Oh, God.
How old are you?
I'll be 26.
What do you have, the Betamax of Platoon at home?
In March.
Laser disc? you got the laser disc?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, our player break is over, so
yeah, mic broke.
You no longer have to listen to our banter.
Yeah, we were running out of things to say. There we go.
William Dafoe is in Platoon. It's funny.
Okay, but fun fact, Susie Quall went to high school with William Dafoe, and they called him Bill.
Well, he actually changed his name.
Yeah.
So his name, it's actually like, it's not Dafoe. It's actually pronounced like Defoe or something. But they kept saying Dafoe, and he just went with it and kept it. So his name is actually just a mispronunciation of his name. So
and Susie called him by the correct pronunciation, which threw me off. I'm like, what? Who is that?
Yeah.
Is this going to hit a rail?
No, it's not. Jeez. So that's the second time I think Mike has failed to drive a ball to a rail, creating ball in
I don't
hand.
think it hurts him too much.
Well, he's going to kick this 2 right back to the other corner here. So he should have a shot on it. Oh, but he didn't get off. He got off the 7.
So who won that last game, Nick?
No, Mike did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the score correct?
Yes, it is 5-5.
I missed something.
Well, Nick
must have had the lead.
He took the lead 5-4, and then
Man,
Mike just
oh man,
won the last game.
Beautiful. Nick's making Mike work for this one.
Yeah, Mike's got to be sweating a little bit here. I mean, we're halfway through the match. See, K-Dub is looking to play somebody down in Romines. Hit him up.
K-Dub.
Well, K-Dub, send me a friend request if I'm ever down in Milwaukee.
Who's K-Dub?
I don't know. K-Dub, who are you? Do we know you? I like going to Romines. They're pretty
familiar, but
decent pool hall. Really big. And then Steve said he heard the singles are in Appleton and teams are in Rothschild. Yeah. You would be correct according to the flyer.
I really enjoy that.
Well, as long as I got the singles here, because I'm going to play.
Yeah.
I'm not good enough to play in a team event. Nobody wants
No,
me.
you
so-
are. No, see, you'll be the filler. They'll have like 4 masters that are all like double A's.
Oh yeah, no.
One master that's actually a master. Then they need a filler to fill in those 400 Fargos.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll be real popular here soon. Just keep winning, man.
I will try.
But yeah, I agree. I like playing singles, and those are in Appleton. I have no reason to ever be in Rothschild, so
I don't mind because that's out towards Wausau, and my in-laws live out that way. So
yeah, if you got a place to stay, I'm just not getting a hotel for that, if I can help it.
well, you could always just camp. Oh,
Oh,
God, running
man,
so
that was
nice.
his game.
Yeah, that's a sellout
You
too.
can't give that up.
I mean, it might be a little tricky, but you gotta hit nice speed and just a little bit of.
There wasn't too
bottom
much
here.
tricky about that.
No, I'm talking about this shot coming up. I see a lot of players miss hit this shot right here because I want to play the 10 in the same pocket, and
I think he overhit it, but it worked out
No.
very well.
no, he hit that perfectly.
I think he was planning 10 in the upper left.
Well,
His mannerisms seem like...
so he was playing upper left, yeah.
Yeah, so, the funny thing is he played a safety, underhit it. So what's the thing you do next? You overhit the next shot.
Yeah.
He's trying to find his speed, his medium speed.
Ooh, wiped its feet a little there.
Yep, pocket speed. Big pocket. 6-5.
Mike taking control of the match back.
Should be Nick. But he felt guilty or something and gave him the
I feel a little biased here.
Yeah. What I'm rooting rooting for both players
Yeah.
equally.
Yes, uh-huh.
But the current champion is Nick Loseby.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Mike is the challenger.
I don't know. So, yes, that's hard to say that. Because I think because Nick won, yes.
He
But
didn't win
won,
6.
He won interim, which means he didn't have to beat
Right.
he never had to beat a Jester champion.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
Doesn't matter.
right now,
We've had that situation, though, where someone didn't have to
plenty
play
of-
Mason.
plenty of times.
So what happens in that case when the current champ does not show up because their car breaks down or for whatever reason, we get 2 new challengers. So there's no champ, right? There's no home player.
interim.
Yeah, well, I don't know about interim anything. This is 2 new players.
That's what's good.
They leg to see who gets to pick the game, and then they leg for who gets to break. That's the only real big difference. And then the interim goes back to 0.
James Rockwell. Hello, Kevin, and all from Coldwater, Michigan.
Coldwater, yeah.
Coldwater, Michigan.
He had a coworker out there. Did utility work. Nice little area.
Randy says, Chris, that's why I would like singles to be in Rothschild because I have no reason to be in Appleton.
Ah, it's the opposite for you, huh, Randy?
Mm.
Sorry, man. I wonder which one's going to be first. I didn't look at the flyers.
I think it's the singles are going first.
So the biggest complaint I heard from all that was people have to take a week off for one event and another week off for the next event when they used to just pack them all in.
Why would anyone complain about taking off work?
Well, maybe they don't have that much vacation time.
Oh, yeah.
They got to spend at least 1 week with the family.
Overrated.
But the other thing is they were getting record numbers. Every year the tournament's growing, so there's no way they can keep the schedules
Yeah,
with the current amount of tables and whatnot.
sometimes I always forget, how lucky I am to get to do this.
Right?
Right? Play. As much as I come up here, the only reason I'm able to do that is because I have an amazing wife that understands my hobby and my passion. And a lot of wives,
Well, you're retired, so she's probably just trying to get you out of the house for once.
oh my God.
There's some truth to that, right?
Wait. I'm gonna have to have a talk with my wife when I get home. No, you bring up a really good point. Sure, go.
She's like,
ahead.
"Could you go get a hobby?
Yeah, could you just get away
Something
from me?
that takes a lot of time."
Yeah, you bring up a really good point. I see what she's doing now.
I mean, you
Here-
paused there. I was like, "Oh, is he upset?" I don't know if this dawned on him yet.
I always thought it was out of love, but now you bring up a really good point.
Well, Yeah, I'm home a lot too. So my wife's like, "You know what? Go find something to do once in a while."
Get out of the house.
Yeah. So everyone else can have a break.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Works out for everybody. And you get to a certain age. Our kids are almost out of the house.
Yeah, so singles are first in February and teams are in March, according to Randy.
Yeah, that's great. So we'll be playing on the diamond tables first.
Made a nice attempt at the kick there, but I think he's going to be in trouble because the 4 and the 5 are. Ooh, does the 5 go on the same side? Or actually, I play this 4 off of the 5 into the side. Push that 5 up table.
That's a good idea.
Push that 5 up table, but.
Or you just overhit it.
Yeah, he ain't going to like this. He's going to have to kick for it. He's got a good chance to go on the side here.
Yep. This is a doable shot. Oh,
he got it. Ooh.
Man.
Hit it pretty. I mean, it's about as good as you can hit it.
It looked like it was going.
Yeah, now he's just got to float up here. Ooh, I mean, this is tricky. He's got to get into the. There's a small window there to get in for the 6. He's either got to play for the bank shot or the cut shot. The bank shot, he's got a little bit more room. But you see the window he's got?
Yeah, he's got a small window.
Small window to land that cue ball. He might want to think about taking that cue all the way off the top rail and getting above the 6. And that'd probably be easier.
I like what he did there. Use the rail.
Yeah, he's got the bank. That's a pretty routine bank here for Mike.
I mean, you can cut this too.
I think he's going to bank this. Yeah, he's calling the bank. He's favored to make this bank shot, I would say. Yeah, it's pretty routine there for Mike.
I like that. A little bit of a two-way.
Man.
I'll be honest. I'd be happy that that's a miss.
Well, the thing is, if he hit it harder, it would have went in. But then he would have had. What does he have
a
after?
Sharper angle on the 7? Yeah. I mean, I don't like shooting the 7. If the 6 would have dropped, that's all I'm saying. Things get out of control real quick. So this really is a super possibility for Mike to get ball in hand.
Here's a fun shot. What if he pushed that 7 right in front of the 6 and just created an?
That'd be tricky.
Yeah, look at that shot.
What a great shot! How do you hit that?
I think he hit it good enough to get a shot on the 7 in the
good
side
enough
pocket.
for a bank. He didn't take any time.
Oh, almost got a little help there.
He did get some help.
Well, he
from
got
the pool gods.
Yeah, he got a roll, that's for sure. But that 7 almost went in. It bounced right off the 10 and wiped its feet in the side.
Oh, he's going to do that trick shot from Pool Hall Junkies. Oh, no. Nope, he wasn't.
James says she is shopping, maxing out the credit card.
Ouch.
Yep. Well, my wife goes shopping online, so I noticed that when I got a package at from Amazon.
Like
at
every day, there's a new box.
There's always something.
Do you really need this?
A lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the future, right? Not a lot of going into the stores.
I'm surprised you didn't go after the 7-9 there.
That worked out pretty good.
Yeah, I try to. I am not a fan of shopping online. I don't like it, but there are some things where you don't really have a choice.
Yeah, you got better reviews, better options.
Yeah. My wife's really good at it. I'm actually doing it a little more now.
Ooh, a little unlucky on the double kiss. I do believe Nick has this.
Yeah, he's got the 7. He's going to have to come around.
Just float out, middle table.
Hit it a little hard. It's going to make this tricky. Now he's got to come around the 10.
Yeah, this is a tricky shot. Now, it might look easy on TV.
It looks pretty easy. Oh, he didn't get down far enough.
Yeah, that's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, he wanted to come down.
I think you cut this still.
In the side?
No, in the corner.
Okay,
with a little bit of right English and just kind of come back off that rail and shoot the 10 in the upper right. You know what? The bank is always an option, though.
The bank was definitely the right option on that shot.
Is it, though?
It was kind of a make or break shot, right? I mean, he had to probably take that.
This shot right here is a tester.
Yeah, because he's on the rail.
Kind of has a pocket, though. Maybe the pocket will open this up for him.
Ooh, he missed it. wiped his
Oh,
feet.
just missed it. Hit the point.
And the reason Mike is shooting this shot is because there's no concedes in the King of the Hill matches.
No concedes.
Yep. And we actually talked about that with Nick right before the match, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last week he conceded a game, sorry. And we had to explain to him the rules that if you concede a game by swiping the balls or throwing things around or whatever the case may be, you lose that game, obviously, but you lose the next one as well.
Eric Korb says, gotta love rotation pool.
Oh, yeah. You always get a chance, right?
He played in, the Knights division, right? Or
Eric, he plays in everything.
Yeah, he's been on the stream before.
He doesn't win a lot, but I see him everywhere. I'm playing Eric. Not really. I lost very badly in yesterday's $4.99 and under. Were you in that? I don't think I seen Eric.
Eric was here. Eric, you were here yesterday, weren't you?
I don't think so. Maybe he's over 500 now.
Oh, well, yeah. If he's playing Knights, he wouldn't have been playing. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought I saw him here yesterday. I could be mistaken.
You wouldn't forget him if you saw him. He's got the Wheat State jersey, Wheat State hat, Wheat State everything.
What's Wheat State? Just playing.
It's the I don't know what state is that even? Got something down south with a lot of wheat.
Ooh, he's trying to see if this 2-ball goes past the 8. I don't know. Well, yeah,
I'm playing it safe here.
No, this 2-ball goes. Yeah,
It doesn't go.
it goes. Oh yeah, he's playing.
Oh
safe.
no, another ball in hand.
No way. That's hitting
Another
a rail.
ball in hand.
That's hitting a rail.
That's not hitting a rail.
That did not hit the rail.
Yeah.
That's the third one.
Yeah. So now if we're going back on history, is his next gonna be too hard? Because he's gonna be adjusting. He's adjusting. He's going soft, hard, soft, hard.
Yeah. Well, so far it's been soft.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him overshoot.
Yeah,
Well, he shot
Mike doesn't overhit it. Yeah, you're right.
According to that one, you said he overhit
Mm-hmm.
it. I thought he was playing it that way.
Oh, the one in the corner, the 2 rails around.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, that's kind of how I would have played it.
It didn't catch though. Yeah. It's been a weird match. I mean, Mike's lucky to be up 7-5.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of thing to do with luck.
Well, I mean, just the fact that they're kind of going back and forth with some of these gimmies, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this is a close match. I mean,
Like, I
whoever
don't like
wins-
this shot, but,
Yeah, this is a tough shot. I'd play safe here.
I mean, it didn't even go past the 8.
Yeah, I'd have been playing safe.
You can hope it goes past, but it still won't.
And I'm betting Mike is going to be out. Or no, this is.
Yeah.
Mike's shooting.
He might just slow roll this up, depending on, how he's feeling. I typically just slow roll these in and just have the cue ball just float over to the 7. But if you end up straight,
No, just hit it nice and soft, like you said. I mean, you're going to have a little bit more angle than you want on the 7, but you're going to be fine.
But see, he punched it.
Yeah. See,
know?
I don't know why.
Because I get why. Because if you slow roll it, you're probably going to stick to the 7. I understand the thought behind it,
No.
but I think I would have just gone with it.
I think if he would have hit it soft enough, he would have been in the center of the
Just
table.
roll it up. Right.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you're straight in. Worst case. Or maybe a little too close to the 7.
That shot could have possibly sold the rack here.
Yeah, this is another opportunity.
Unless he gets a hit. Ooh. So he definitely didn't sell the rack on that shot.
Not an easy out.
Yeah, Nick's got a tough spot. I mean, he's got a pretty good.
Yeah, Eric Korb had to work, so he couldn't come to the best $4.99 under tournament in the state.
Well, I don't have anything to compare it to, so I'm going to say it was the best $4.99 and under tournament.
Yeah, I'd say it turned out pretty well. I've run my fair share of them, but I've retired. Let
Look
someone else
at
take
that
it.
hit.
Man, that was a great hit. Didn't even touch the 8.
See, I knew that's the shot he was going to be taking, but you're taking a risk on scratching if you get on the wrong side of the 7. But he hit that pretty clean.
Yeah, and what do you do here? I don't see pocketing this ball unless you really thin cut it.
Ooh, yeah, he's going to probably try to cross bank this or back bank it in the side is the shot I'd take here.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking to see, does it clear the 8? And it clearly does not.
Yeah, I'm taking this back right by where the cue ball is. In that side pocket.
Yeah, I mean, you can play a safe. Hide the cue ball behind the 10, leave the 7 on the bottom rail.
Yeah, but that's a hard safe to play.
Well, with the scratch, there is
Yeah.
a possible scratch. You got to hit it right.
Yeah, and you got to get the speed just perfect. I don't know what that was.
I think he was just trying to glue it to the rail. This is a really good opportunity for Nick here to bring the
Yeah, he's just got to go back and forth here.
lead down to 1.
Probably see him come back and forth here. Oh, jeez. Well, it paid off. Whatever Mike did worked.
Yeah, Mike's messing with his head,
Yeah.
giving him shots that
Because-
he knows he's been having problems with.
Yeah, you got to think if you're Nick, like my opponent just gave me that shot.
Right.
He thinks like he's got no confidence.
Well,
in me.
I don't
why
think
did-
Mike meant to do that. He
No,
probably
I-
wanted it to just be on the rail.
And I get that, but
Yeah.
you got to look at what is Nick thinking.
Right.
You know, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, Nick, I don't know. We'd have to ask Nick. What were you thinking, Nick?
Bit of a pressure shot here, but pretty routine.
Yeah,
Oh,
right in
it's
the pocket.
rolling. Look at where it's rolling. It was going right towards the drink.
Yeah, he hit it pretty hard, but confidently. And that does show your opponent that you're not backing down. So that brings Mike to 8, Nick 5, and a race to 10.
We haven't been using our brake cam here. I'm really bad at the.
Yeah, switch to side view
Yeah.
and then overhead for analysis. And
Yeah.
you took the producer seat, so
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I'm just used to sitting over here. I didn't realize you guys.
I don't mind the spot. You don't have to do
Changed.
much.
Everything's changed. It used to be right here in the center, so.
Every once in a while, you say, "We asked both players a question. Who got you started in the interest of pool?" And Mike Gaines says, "I got clean 3 years ago. Picked up pool as a new addiction." And Nick said his grandpa. I'm sure he learned a lot from him.
Let's take a look at the top of the table here. Get a look at the pattern.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And no easy opening shot here. And do you push out here? Or do you got to play it safe, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, where the 1 is, you got a ton of safety options. He's calling it, I believe, the combo. Who knows? Very close. That was hit well for a combo that had that much distance.
Yeah, pretty easy safe here. He can lock him up on the 9-ball if he wants. Just push that one to the top rail. Get that one right on a 9-ball. But nope, he went for the 1-9 combo.
Yeah, Eric, I would agree with you. It seems like Nick's had plenty of opportunities with 2 or 3 balls. It would definitely be a different match. He still has time to turn this around. You know, you win 1 or 2, that lead isn't much.
Well, Nick can't really afford to give up another game here because if Mike gets on the hill,
Yeah, that's a
Nick
lot
goes-
of pressure.
that's a lot. I mean, it's a lot right now being down by 3 with your opponent only needing to get to 2. So I'm going for a jump 1-9 combo. And the ball gets in the way. So, and also Mike's getting a roll like that, you know. It's getting, Nick's not getting, well, Nick's had his opportunities, that's for sure. And he's kicking for this one back in the corner. Got to put a, I thought he was kicking for it, but clearly could see it.
Maybe a little rearrangement of the deck.
Well, the table looks a little bit better now. The 1 goes, the 2 goes, the 3 goes on the side or
Yeah.
the corner.
I like this. Little
Forward.
bottom left. Come back out for the 2.
The 7 and the 6 ball are probably the hard balls on the table right now.
Yeah, interesting that you have to go back and forth to each one of
Yeah.
those.
Yep. Okay, might get a little help here. Bumping that 6 off the rail, so that's going to help things out a little bit.
But now it's a little tougher to get on the 3. Okay, I like that. Used a little inside, came back.
Yeah, but he's over the top of the 5, and now it's going to be tough to get on the 4.
Yeah, that's rotation for you.
Hey, so did we talk about who got to pick the game today? Look at that
What
shot.
a shot. Wow.
Wow. Talk about creating a shot, right? I mean, that
He
was
really
very,
did.
very creative, and he does got a shot on the 4. He's going to lose a little bit of control of the cue ball here, but I think he's going to end up okay on the 5. But yeah, did we talk about who got to pick the game today? Being
Yeah, Mike got to pick the game because he's the challenger. That's how it works.
interesting.
Yeah.
You were like so happy to say that.
Well, you
Mike
kind of
is-
set that up, right? What are you instigating here? You just didn't break my record of 7. I'm
Mike-
sorry. It's not my fault.
Mike is going to go home and listen to this and just be like, Jesus.
I mean, it is what it is, you know? Mike's still shooting here. He got past the 4 ball, down to the 5, lined up nicely for the 6.
Oh, does he get? He got there. He got a nice little bump.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got a bump.
What a great leave.
So, a little tricky probably to get. He's got to hit nice speed here to get on the 9. Speed is going to be critical.
Definitely.
And, yeah, see. I mean, that shot
Oh,
was
no.
all about speed, you know.
I don't want to watch this shot. Hopefully they can figure it out themselves. Well, honestly, if you're going to try to make the 9 in the bottom left, you're going to have to put a little cut on it anyway. So there should be no double hit. Yeah, he's got an angle on it. I see where he's lining up.
It's a tough shot to when the cue ball's that close and you got to shoot angle. Not an easy. See, now he's looking at it the other way. You know,
That's the way I would shoot it right here.
he's playing safe. Good idea.
That's smart. Very smart.
So he's making Nick take the tough shot here. There is room to back cut. However, you got to be cautious of the scratch here. So he's calling the back cut in the upper left corner. He's putting a lot of low right on it. See, it almost went in the corner. So the scratch was just about there. That low right that he used
I think he got
kept
safe.
kept it from going in the drink. And he did get safe.
Yeah, we're going airborne.
Here we go.
We're going. What do they call that? The chair force?
Chair force.
Yeah.
Brian Hallelujah. Beck would love that.
I figured it's. Yeah. I don't know if he watches these, but sorry, Brian.
I'm not.
No, I mean, you know, I don't think I could say it, so I'll just let you kind of go with that. There's got to be some rules there, right?
I love all the branches of services.
Oh, for sure.
Army,
Support
Air
all of
Force, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, Space Force. I don't. Does anyone in the Space Force?
Just
Oh.
Elon.
Elon. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just sending stuff into space to just float around forever.
We used to joke in the Marine Corps about like reenlistment bonuses and stuff. Like, yeah, I'll reenlist if I could be the door gunner on the NASA space shuttle. Like,
Oh, that could be interesting. Like Star Wars. Oh, no.
well, you can't sit on the outside of something moving at 20,000 miles an hour.
Oh, good point. That's a good point. I was thinking more Star Wars, like the rear gun.
Yeah.
That always looked kind of fun, spinning around. I mean, what would they be shooting at? There's
I have
Each
no
other.
idea.
They just, each other.
All right, good little safe shot. Oh, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he left Mike an opportunity here.
Yep.
That's going to float nicely back down to the 10 as well.
Yeah, Mike is favored to get out here.
Yes. Question is, do you overhit this?
We'll see because he's right-handed. This shot is actually pretty tricky, being right-handed. But he's a tall guy, so
Yeah, he's like 6'4", right?
gotta
Maybe
be
6'2".
6'4".
That should be a
6'3".
question.
Yeah, he's pretty tall. I know that.
We know he's 35 years old.
Oh, he got a little misfortunate bump on the nipple there.
Hit the point.
Greetings from Switzerland. What's up, Kuji? How's things in Switzerland? You guys make great knives.
Oh, yeah. I want to visit someday. Seems like a chill place to live.
Switzerland and Wisconsin, we have the Swiss cheese. I wonder if they call it Swiss cheese in Switzerland, or is it just cheese?
Well, it's like saying French toast in France. You probably just don't.
It's just toast?
You just say cheese or toast.
Man, our jokes are so corny.
Are they, though? I mean, really, I'm learning something here. I didn't really consider that a joke.
Oh.
Yeah, let's ask, was it Kuji?
Kuji.
Yeah, do they say Swiss cheese where you're from? Or do they just call it cheese?
And more importantly, does it have holes in the cheese? We're curious because where we're at in Wisconsin, it's the cheese state. We're all about cheese.
We've got
here.
all the cheese.
Yep. Cheese heads. I am not a cheesehead though. I'm from Chicago originally, so.
You're a fib.
What does fib stand for, Chris?
I can't say.
Okay.
Envelope. Everybody knows, though.
Oh, went right in the drink, so it's going to be ball in hand for Nick.
So, yeah, Mike is 35 years old, where Nick is 28. Fun fact. You know, we asked him, hey, do you take any lessons? And Mike Gaines took lessons from Nate Mindham for a whole year. 365 days. I don't know how he could stand it.
Nate was here on King of the Hill recently.
Yeah. He's a great player.
Was he just beat by Frog?
I don't remember who beat him, but he's been winning a lot of stuff lately. I've been seeing his name everywhere.
Or no, I think...
Zach?
No. Pete Hurd.
Ah.
And then I think Frog took Pete Hurd out.
Yeah, a lot of great matches on our YouTube channel, Mad Apple Extreme. Go check them out. Every Friday we have King of the Hill, and those are the opens, right? 700 Fargo rated players. Where this is the Jesters, this is $4.99 and under. So if you're into, a little more pool in the pro side of things,
Nick
come visit us on Fridays.
Could not afford that mistake right there. Tried cutting that 5 in, and he just left a pretty easy out here. Well, I mean, nothing. It's easy from the booth, right? But
you still have to execute.
Yeah, you still got to execute. But I mean, oh no! Anything can happen.
That works out perfectly.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a pretty routine out here. I mean, the tough shot is the 9 to the 10, but it's not that tough.
Right.
Because the 9 is sitting right on the rail.
He overhit that a little bit. He's going to really have to dig. Or is he going top?
You got to go top. Off the side rail, off the top rail.
I like that. That's a great.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Yeah, so each opponent has sold out, their own games, I mean, like, you could say Mike sold out a few games, but Nick's also
I think
sold
they've
out.
all had options to win every single game with 3 balls left. Is that possible?
I'm sorry.
I can't stick to that stat, but I believe both of the players with 3 balls or less have both had chances on every single game.
Yeah, and look at this. Like, right now with 2 balls and ball in hand, you got to get out, right?
That's the goal.
400,
right.
500. You have to get out. Ball in hand, 2 balls left in rotation. And Nick just made it really tough here.
It's not easy. To get that leave on the money ball is not easy.
Oh, and he made the ball unscratched.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
That ends the match right there.
Well, not yet.
No, that'll be 10. That's the match.
Anything can happen.
No, not when the game. Oh, I mean, Mike would have to miss it.
Yeah, he could miscue. He could faint.
And that's the match, folks.
That is the match.
Mike Gaines remains our champion. And
I don't know about remains. He just took the championship from Nick. Let's be clear here.
Let's be clear.
Nick was the champion last week.
Oh.
All right.
Only Chris could be pointing that out. I love it. But Eric Corbett says he's really rooting for Caden today, so stay tuned. What time is it right now?
It is 3:10 Central. We'll be back at 4:30 Central.
Yeah, so I think we'll shut the stream down. I don't know if the alerts will go out, but we will be back at 4:30.
Yeah, come on back.
The Knights match. We got Caden Hillman and our current champion. Who's our current champion? I wasn't here last week.
That's going to be Nick Andrews.
Nick Andrews.
Good friend.
Facing off. Should be an exciting match. We'll have Connie in the booth here. Connie works with Caden a lot, knows a lot about him. So it should be fun. See you guys in a little bit, and thanks for joining.
Thank you.